Hello, and welcome back to the classy man in the Last Remnant. What is up with the physics in Baltarosa? Why is my little cloth dangly bit freaking out every time I talk to someone? I wanted to stop doing that. Anyway, the classy man desires we go to the said castle and find his lover. I would walk through a raging battlefield just for a glimpse of her smile. Yeah, sure. As long as I get to watch, then I will come along and protect you. I'm joking, by the way. I don't actually know what battle rank you're supposed to be in this place, but I think it's quite a bit lower than you're supposed to be for that boss fight. To be fair, the NPC for that boss fight does actually warn you that it is for experienced people only. Also, Charlotte's in danger. We must rescue her. Apparently to the castle's bell tower. We now have 5 unions, one of which is a guest union of however many people who live in Paris. Just Paris, apparently. This dude's got 2,000 health? By himself? Good God. This place is full of Jana dudes and pests, I think, neither of which are very difficult to fight, so I would like to avoid fighting them if possible. There is, however, obviously there's treasure here, but there's also a morsel here somewhere for Mr. Dig. I do not know where it is.
Okay.
Platinum Digger, nice. So I'm gonna try and maintain as many digs as I can, at least one. But I do need to also be careful about having too many digs when I actually find the morsel, because it'll reset us to 8 at this point, because that'll be our max digs. I think before the end of Disc 1 I'm also going to go through and see where all the morsels are and get as many as I can, if I won't already by that point have as many as I can. Hello, big dude. Where's the map for this place is what I want to know. I mean, I could look at the wiki for the map, but I want to know where the actual, like, map is. Treasure map, treasure chest map. Let's cut across the middle. I'm sure there's rooms in here. I wonder if there's rares in this area. I also need to go rare hunting at some point, because there's a lot of guild quests that I don't have, and most of them are for killing rare monsters, so at some point I'll need to go through and do that, because it gives you formations and weapon recipes and stuff like that. It's really useful to do them. At some point we are going to have to fight an enemy. There's just no way around that. There's pests everywhere in here. Hello, pest. Coming through, don't mind me. Is this a map? It is! Map 1. I think this place has 4 areas. I don't know where we're going, to be honest. There's a lot of exits. Anything else in this area? Not that I see. So we'll leave the pests to their duty. So it looks like we've been all of the rooms to the right side, so let's cut across this middle pathway. What's the fastest? See, I don't know what exit we're supposed to be going through. Maybe that middle one? That would seem logical because it's just a straight run. Could be that one. Let's cut down the bottom. Cut through the bottom, not down the bottom. Cut across the bottom? I don't know. And move up and then see if we can go through that northern exit to wherever it is we're supposed to be going. Hello, pest. Excuse me. Coming through. I think most of the time pests are not aggressive unless you hang around them for a while, but there are some pests that are aggressive. It's a conversation and a half we're having here. Excuse me. They'll make squeaky noises at you like all the time, even if they aren't aggressive. They'll sit there and look at you and make squeaky noises. They're really kind of disgusting, the sounds they make, but whatever. Still no sign of a morsel. Or really much of anything, to be honest. That was close. There's a dig point there. There's a closed door there.
Come on out.
Let's do one dig right here just to see what's here. Iron ore. Right.
Later.
Dude, I don't want to fight you. I do want to see what's in this nook though that I had to run past. Nothing.
Damn.
Crap. Well, I guess we're fighting him. Oh no. The enemy has an advantage.
Steady there.
I should look up what provoke actually does, because I've never seen it not be resisted. Must do something, obviously. Sure, do that. And then you can do that, and then you can do that, and then you can do that. We have 5 unions, which are seemingly pretty powerful for this quest, so I foresee no issues. Did he just say Bowie? Or Powie? Did he say something? What did he say? Questions that are highly important.
Little by little, I'm becoming
You
stronger.
people seriously gained stat boosts from that battle. Swear to God. Anyway, moving on. Let's check this final room here and then head through the north. At all. Heard squeakies, yeah, or squishies in here. Otherwise known as pests. 2,000 gold is pretty good as a dig point. Light metal. I don't think we need light metal for anything specific right now. That enemy is suspicious that it's the only one here. I'm gonna go fight it. At some point, we are going to go through and upgrade a bunch of, you know, other weapons like this moot point, harpoon, clubs, etc. We're gonna go through and upgrade a bunch of weapons that I'm not going to use, and then maybe the AI will have some interest in them. So what's up with this guy? Is it a rare? It is a rare. 'Tis called Fatal Claw. Well, let's see what we can do to it. See if we can try to poison it. You stand by for heals, because I don't know what this guy has. It could kill us horribly, who knows? That was terrible. It has merry-go-round. That is awful. That is absolutely awful. This means it's possible for him to trigger merry-go-round to every union that fights him. And he has flame breath, that's also awful. So he has 2 fairly powerful AoEs that he can trigger every single time someone fights him.
Wait, I still gotta.
Did you seriously just die to 700 damage? Oh, they must have got hit by an AoE earlier. That sucks, because Caustic Blast was going to be used, so. I'll have to be careful here. How many things can deadlock this guy? Now, if we could silence him, I think that might keep him from using... Well, no, those are physical attacks. Never mind. I'll say it might be able to keep them from doing stuff, but no.
Looks like we're up against quite the nasties.
Just attack from far. I think we maxed out his deadlocks. I wonder if our friendly guest union can heal himself. If you can't, it's gonna be weird. Also, I wonder what happens if our guest union dies because we're fighting a rare for no reason. Please don't AoE. Switch? What is switch? Hopefully something that doesn't murder people. It appears to have hurt quite a lot. He knows poison gas as well. That's pretty bad. He knows a lot of AoEs. This displeases me. We could, however, have 2 flank attacks on this guy every round if we wanted to risk that many people. Would that be a terrible idea? I don't know. Sure, do Omni Strike. Break deadlock. You guys continue attacking from afar because it keeps them out of harm's way for the most part. That was the wrong button entirely. He's gonna do an AoE now. Watch, and it'll kill people. Yep, there's the AoE. It's gonna kill David's group. Ooh, not quite. Ah, crap. It's the wrong button. I don't know what's going on with the particle effects coming off of people. It's a bit weird. It seems like almost every attack he does has some sort of weird particle effect coming off of it. Nice. Blacked him out. A whole lot of good that does, because nothing else is happening this round, I don't think. 12k, nice. I want to poison him so badly right now. Keep your HP up. Attack with that. Lay down cover. Heal people. Oh no, not poison gas. We're not healed. No. No. Curses. He's still not in critical. This dude must have a boatload of HP. And he's using an AoE, which sucks. He hit nobody with that. I was using another AoE. He hit a couple people with it. Our guest union has yet to heal, which could be terrible. It also could not matter, though, to be fair. We're burning through so many herbs. You better be worth it, mister. Ow. Like, see, even that had, like, weird particle effects. It was just a basic attack. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe he lowers armor when he hits you? I don't know. Honestly, doesn't matter really what you do. I like Resonance Edge. Do some Resonance Edge. Preferably without dying. Watch Rush's troop die. No, they dodged. Nice. If we can get him into critical, then that makes me fairly confident in our ability to actually kill him at some point this century. This side quest is going to be this entire video because of this fight now. Oh, poison gas. If he does an AoE, that union's dead. I'm pretty sure. Really, we need our morale to get up. But then he might do switch again and screw up everyone's morale. This displeases me.
Not bad.
Oh, come on. Does he have like 100,000 health? Because at this point, he must have 100,000 health. Break that to heal. Strike from the sides. That's gonna give us free flank attacks, I think. Because we have two people striking from the sides, I believe. Why are you attacking before they're healing? I broke deadlock so they would heal. Ow. Oh, stop with the flame breath, you piece of garbage. Oh, okay, that's fine then. I mean, if you're gonna flame breath and not actually hit anyone with it, then yeah, go for it. Anti-venom. I forgot he had anti-venom. I approve of that. I think he's the only one that actually has lotion arts on our team. Out of everyone we have, I'm pretty sure. We're doing like 20k a turn here. Our morale's getting real high too. Probably, maybe more than 20k depending. Because some turns, some units end up doing this kind of crap to him. Which pleases me. Oh, he's in crit. Oh, strike from the sides. Omni strike. This might kill him, frankly. In fact, he might die anyway, but nice dodge. Alright, he's good. He's probably gonna die after this, but it doesn't matter. He did his job. He's also on fire, I've noticed. It's gonna hit him. There we go. I like how this entire time that guest unit's just doing a basic attack. He's not very useful, is he? Why did you speed up him? He's not doing anything. Thanks for the heal, although someone needs to heal the guest union at some point here. I don't suspect him dying in a fight is going to be good for the questline. I should disable Devil's Due. It's not, well, maybe I shouldn't. It's not really very good. I guess it doesn't matter too much. She only uses it when we have low AP, so... all is alright, I suppose. He's dead. I also blacked him out, but he's also dead while blacked out, so there you go.
Excellent.
Nimble Bone Crusher, Double Strike, Restore 4. Also, I apologize for the background sound, that is a plane. And I know for a fact the mic is picking that up because I can see the mic picking that up. It's alright though, it's plain. Can't really do much about it, except for closing my window, but it's a nice day outside, so I'm not closing my window. You can deal with it. Alright, where are we now? Is it gonna tell me? It's autosaves. Oath section. I believe this is where we need to be. This also might be where the morsel for Mr. Dig is. Oh no, not those. Hello. So I go back to the world map?
Right.
Why is it here? Exiting to the city map. No, excuse me, Butterfly Bro. I really don't want to fight him. There's nothing even over here. Let's wait for him to de-aggro. If he does...
Let's do this.
Apparently he's not going to, so apparently we're gonna fight this thing. Hopefully it's not another rare. I don't want to fight another rare right now. It's not. And they are apparently equal to us. I highly doubt that, but that's what the game says.
We shall stop them here.
That just means their battle rank isn't a whole lot lower than ours, if at all. They know Mystic Missile 4, for what that's worth. Which did hit, so it's not worth very much, apparently. Also, I don't think these multi-deadlock.
Circle their flank.
They don't. That guy's voice is awful. I hope you guys could hear that over me blathering, but good God. It was awful.
Do it.
We win. Hooray!
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh,
I must
Caustic Blast
surpass my
2,
mother.
apparently, is what he learned. I approve of that. There's just a better Caustic Blast, and Caustic Blast is already pretty good. So let's head to... Should we head across the west side first? West side story? We can't get to this big circular thing from the south. We have to go around. Let's go west first and see if the morsel's over here somewhere. I could explore on my own time, but this is a new area, so hopefully you guys aren't too fussed. That's a dead end, but we'll check it. We'll also apparently be chased down here. Oh, hello. That guy actually startled me slightly. Earring recipe, not necessarily amazing, but it can be used. Oh my god, the frame rate. Calm down, game. Whatever was in that direction was murdering my poor frame rate. Is that closed? Oh no, that's, yeah, that's the center. Alright. Stop chasing me, dude. Is he just gonna chase me forever? Or is he gonna give up now? That's an angry pet. He's still chasing me. He's so salty. Also, my frame rate is freaking out when I look in that direction. I don't know what's over there, but it's killing me. He's never gonna stop chasing me. We're just gonna hear clump clump behind us for the rest of time. That 1800 gold was not worth it, if you're curious. He's still chasing me. This dude, he's dedicated. He's loyal. Excuse me, pest. Don't mind me. I'm bringing my clop-wearing fellow behind me. Say hello when he goes by. That's probably where we're heading. He's still chasing me, by the way. I don't think he's ever going to stop. That was close. Am I just gonna have a bunch of them chasing me now? No, see, they stopped chasing me. That's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to stop chasing you after a while. I have no idea why this one still is. Even when he's going well outside of the chase range.
Come on out.
Is he still following me? Oh, there's our morsel.
Awesome.
So now we have 8
Okay,
digs.
later.
If I find a dig point, he appears to have stopped. No, he's still salty. Wish you could break slow-mo. But you can't. Just makes angry sounds at you. Check down here. Yeah, there's a dig point. We're probably gonna fight these pests so I can use that dig point. There's nothing even over here. The pests don't even care. They're just like, chase you for a little bit. Oh, for God's sake. I should have just done the attack thing before he touched me so we didn't have to go through this bollocks of the enemy attacking me for the first turn. Plus it pulled the 2 pests in. I suppose I need to fight them anyway, but I just hate waiting for this enemy advantage thing to finish. Why were they so far away? In fact, why were so many of them so far away? Oh, why do I keep messing that up? Paris, you could have killed an entire group by yourself, but I goofed. Everyone gets their own target, apparently. You guys are... Okay, apparently he's gonna eat some pests, apparently. Everyone has their own group, and then that one group was like way off on their own somehow. I don't know how they got over there. My more competent first turn group should be able to kill their enemy minions on their own. This being one of my more competent groups because of her. She tends to do that whenever she feels like it. He's just gonna get the crap beat out of him.
Come.
Also, of course, this being a traditional competent group because it has Torgal in it. Also, apparently she's good. It has a couple of useful people in it, mostly Torgal though. Rush's group is tiny. We've already seen what Rush can do though, because he does this crap to everything.
Watch out, men! They're behind us.
That guy's voice actor is so enthusiastic, it's kind of frightening. He's got a lot of evasion. I like that. I like that in a man. A lot of evasion. Go hit that one, sure. I don't really care what you hit. Everything's probably going to die at some point in this encounter, so just hit something. Why did that do 6,400 damage? Some of our attacks are way more powerful than other attacks we have, and it's kind of disturbing, the difference between the two. Confuse 3. Alright, I wish you would do that more often. Not gonna lie. This is gonna be an unnecessary poison gas. Yep. It only hit one dude.
Excellent.
Sweet.
We are getting stat growth, so realistically I probably should be fighting these because it gives us stat growth, but that may have been because it was a 3-link disadvantage. I think you get more stat growth from a disadvantage. I think so. I could be mistaken, I'm just making bollocks up. I do know you get more stat growth from chains. Like if you chain 8 things into a single fight, you're gonna get a whole lot of stat growth. Especially if you chain 8 things in a single fight that are a drastically higher battle rank than you. Of course you'd probably die in that encounter, but
All right.
it would give you like probably 10 plus stat growths in a single fight, which is insane because your battle rank is not going to increase a whole lot from a single fight.
Awesome.
I don't know if I've mentioned this previously, I think I have, but battle rank and actual battle effectiveness are two entirely separate things. You can have a remarkably low battle rank and still finish the game because of how the stats and stuff like that work. Weapon EXP and all of that. But you can also, been targeted by something apparently, somewhere. You can also have a really high battle rank and a really ineffective union. Or group of unions or whatever. Hello. So we've already found our morsel. At this point I'm just checking for treasure like this one. Look at an emerald of some description. There's a dig point, but I can't use it, so... Sneak back through here. Oh, it's you, I see. Where did he come from? I thought I killed the dude that was chasing me. Did he come from across the map to chase me? Because that is some salt and a half. I don't know why the enemies are doing this in this area. They seem very intent on chasing me though. Hello. Hello. Paris's acquaintance. How are you, I guess? Not even gonna introduce himself, he's just gonna say time to die. He's also working with the Jana. So there's Hitbro. He has hair, probably. Because he's not the Hitman, but who knows. I think he probably has about like 20,000 health because of our battle rank. That's generally how these things work. We're gonna take care of his friends first, though. Before we even bother getting multiple unions attacking him. He will just have to deal with this union, which is probably single-handedly capable of fairly quickly killing him.
Circle their flank.
Also him, who's just going to be here for giggles, I guess. Giggles, mate. Takedown. What is takedown? Oh. That is takedown. It also involves a lot of roaring, for no apparent reason. Nice poison. Now we get to see how much poison takes 4 off these guys. Decent amount. It's based on percentage of health, and because enemies have a lot of health sometimes, especially bosses, and, you know, more difficult rare monsters and stuff have like 100,000 plus health, then, you know, it's ticking for a lot of damage per turn. It makes the fights a lot faster.
I hate these half-baked mutant buns.
What is she on about with half-baked mutant buns? I don't understand what she's on about. We need to get her some of Alicia's buns. And by Alicia's buns, I mean bread. But you can take that however you desire. I also don't know who's saying that. I think it's the lady with the giant hammer. I don't know. This fight's over, by the way. It's not a difficult fight at all. Also, I don't think you need to poison him, because he's going to die this turn anyway, I'm pretty sure. Yep, he's dead. That was half of it. I think that may have actually been more than half of his health with a single Resonance Edge.
Excellent.
Mighty Quad Slice 4. Restorative Herb 4.
Mystic stuff, huh?
Nice. Poison Gas 2. We have quite a few people capable of doing AoEs as well as AoE status effects too, so that's nice. You're welcome. What? Dude. The guy who chased me has actually stood next to me, so he's just stood there roaring. You're ruining the moment, Janice, whatever you are. He's just in the background growling at me. I'm busy, dude. The reward is him leaving the party, apparently. Hooray! Greatest reward ever. Plus it takes me away from Mr. Growl, also breaks my physics again. the Godstone of Love, which I don't know if that actually even does anything. There it is. One of the 3 Godstones of an ancient kingdom engraved is a poem exalting the glories of love. Maybe it has something to do with the true final boss, I don't know. There's someone over here. A scaredy cat magus. Who are you? Hana. Hyana. Probably Hana. Or Hannah. Or Huna. I don't know. You know what? Let's keep it to like 1 side quest per video, give or take. I think. I don't know how long that one was, because my keeping track of time ability is not currently available, because I done goofed. But anyway, let's keep it to about 1 side quest per video, unless they're really short. Like if I don't have to explore a full area or something, then we'll do 1 or 2, 2 or 3, 4 or 5, 97 different side quests, who knows. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Hello, and welcome back. We're gonna go ahead and start on the next side quest with the Scaredy Cat Magus. Magus. Anyway, this is the Last Remnant, if you forgot and or can't read the title. This quest is going to be incredibly boring if you don't actually want to watch. I'm not going to edit anything out, so... you guys get to watch me run around in a giant desert full of bollocks. Does it dump us into the desert? Because that'll be convenient. It appears to. It does. Does it? Now the question is, does it actually dump us into the desert instead of the cauldron? No, it dumps us into the cauldron. God dang it. Also, that's there. I think that's a rare. Well, not a rare. Like, let's call it an uncommon. I think that's an uncommon enemy. I could be mistaken, but we'll have to move along. I don't intend to fight anything here, because everything that's worth fighting has like 100,000 HP. If you recall from that video where I fought the Blackwing, those things are slightly more powerful versions of a Blackwing, I think. Anyway, the Blackwing that we fought was actually over in that direction, but the first pillar that we have to check is C, and pillar C is... let's see, it's about there. It's a little bit southeast of that little chunk of map that's missing. So basically we're going to run all the way down there, and we're activate it, and then we're going to run all the way across the entirety of the desert and activate another pillar. Do you now see why this will be boring? And I don't intend to fight anything along the way if I can help it, because that's just a giant waste of everyone's time. On the plus side, this place has some pretty amazing music. This game in general has some pretty amazing music. But I'm fairly fond of the Great Sand Sea music. You guys should be able to hear it over my blathering. Is it that one? I think it might be this one. So this will be C pillar, and then we have to go activate the 4 pillar, which is over there, somewhere, about 80 miles that way. Engraved is a character that resembles a spear, represents the letter C. Does that mean I did it? Did I do it right? Going to assume I did it right and move on. The 4th one is over here, right at the tip of that little line, basically. So we're gonna go that way. I don't think I need to explain what we're going to do when we find the pillar. There's the teleporter, by the way. Fairly central location. I mean, I already showed where the teleporter was. We did run through from the northern exit of this area down to the teleporter, so there's also that thing. Those are basically random versions of the boss that we just fought. They have more or less all the same attacks, but they're very dangerous, they're very powerful, and they have very powerful AoEs. I'm sure we could take them now, but when I was here last time, it wrecked me. They also spawn on the ramparts, the hero ramparts, rampart of heroes, I don't know what that place is called. They also spawn over there very rarely. So, be careful about that, we need to go this way. I was going a bit too far north. I don't know my directions worth a crap, apparently. Could also use a sip of water, but this game doesn't have auto run because it's not an MMO, so we'll just have to manually run there. Are we there yet? Nope. Getting close though. Is that it there? The tipped over one? Possibly. It looks like that's probably going to be it. I don't know why it's tipped over, but it is. And once I get over to it, I'll need to check again the order that we actually need them in. Is it in our inventory? It is. So B. Oh god, we gotta go all the way back over where C was. This is a very silly quest. So this one should be 4. Yep. So now we get to B. I guess you guys can figure out where B is. I'm gonna give you a hint. It's right next to C. Fairly common system there. Put B right next to C in most cases. I don't much care if stuff targets me out here. Everything out here is pretty slow. Even the black wings are remarkably slow considering they fly. There's a dig point. But unless you're like right next to enemies, you're probably not going to get caught by anything. Stuff out here is not generally all that aggressive.
Okay, later.
I mean, they will target you when you get close, but they're not going to chase you across the entirety of the Great Sand Sea. Unlike some other people in a location we just came from, who will apparently chase you to the end of time, which I wish they did not. But they do, so whatever. How's it going, dragon? Let's see, it should be above this, actually. I really don't want to fight the dragon, so... Actually, nope, he's aggressive, okay. The dragon at the ramparts, the heroes ramparts, whatever they're called, was actually passive when I went through there. I was wondering if that one was as well. It's presumably passive because it will wreck you. Seriously, it'll just, you'll go into a fight with it and it'll just one-shot unions left and right. It's obviously not good. Did we go... That might be A that I'm looking at. Which would mean... I think this one is B. We'll have to reconfirm our position on the map once we get over here. But I think this one's B. Yeah, this is B. Hooray! And then we go to E, which is down there, basically right next to the exit over here. You can more or less just follow the lines of pillars for this one. You can follow the lines of pillars for all of these, but it's a little bit faster to cut through the middle. To get from C to 4 and then back across. Although from 4 to B is really not cutting through the middle, that's just kind of skimming the line all the way across, more or less. I think this is D, by the way, right in front of us. It's a nice looking game. Considering I'm pretty sure this was an Xbox 360 launch title, it's a pretty nice looking game. You can help the texture pop in, by the way. There's E. There's also another dragon. You can help the texture pop in by editing an INI file. You can also make it look a little nicer, a little bit crisper by editing the INI file, so... Not that hard. Especially as shadows. You can make the shadows look nicer in the INI file. I have tweaked it slightly, but for the most part it's running on default max settings that the PC would have. If I wasn't recording, I would max out all the INI settings as well, but That is not a thing I am going to do. Alright, so A1. So A and 1 are right next to each other all the way up at this northern exit up there. I don't actually... Oh, that's the Syrian Cove exit. Syrian Cauldron, whatever it's called. I don't know what these other two exits. I think that exit leads to the lava fender place that I've already unlocked, but I haven't explored. At some point we'll explore that. Maybe before we finish the disc off. I'm not sure if there's actually side quests over there that we need to do. There probably are, if I'm going to be honest. There's probably side quests that we need to do, but for now, we have our duties here, running about the desert like a fool. Hey, we're getting paid, whatever. Also, the only reason I'm actually doing these side quests now, I originally said I might not do all the side quests, it depends on if I feel like it, but I've grown interested in the game again, for what that's worth. I think the game's alright. The difficulty in the game is a bit bollocks sometimes because boss fights are stupid. But I do actually like the game and the mechanics and stuff. That's B. A is up here. I just hate boss fights in certain parts of the game, one of which is coming up soon, I think. Because we're about to be at the end of Disc 1, as mentioned previously multiple times. But apparently, in order to actually fight the true final boss, do we need A first or A1? In order to fight the true final boss, you actually need to have completed the side quests. I don't know if you need all of the side quests, but if we're gonna do side quests, we may as well go ahead and try and do all of them, so. And that should be 1. Yeah. Try and cut through the middle of these enemies here. But yeah, if we want to fight the true final boss, apparently we need side quests. So we're gonna do side quests, and we're gonna give the true final boss a twirl, who apparently is battle rank 255, so there is that. We did it. And now she's gonna wander off in that direction, and then vanish, apparently. Thankfully, I actually know where she goes. She goes over here, between those two rocks, past the dragon. I don't know how she got past the dragon, but the bad dragon, I don't know how she did that. She must be more powerful than we'd ever imagined. I wonder what the aggro range on these guys is. You probably have to be pretty close to them because their hitbox is so large, but as far as I know, the detection range on enemies, and the collision range, I think, is exactly the same hitbox for every enemy. So these little enemies have the same detection hitbox and battle hitbox as the big dragon dude, which makes it weird to trigger them into a battle because you basically have to be standing inside of their tail. Also, I think a rare spawns right here. Which, if it has, I feel sorry for you, because you don't really want a rare over here, standing on your lady, on your girl, on your whatever this thing is. It's being weird. I would be more concerned than Rush currently is if that was actually happening. Also, adjust my headphones there. I did get the hidden treasure. It was a rock. Apparently. We got the Godstone of Souls. Now we have 2 Godstones. Hooray! I don't know what these are for, but we now have 2. Now there's a person over there. What's so special about this Godstone? Engraved is a poem honoring the dead. Alright. This game and its poems. Who are you, real quick? We are gonna probably end this video here, but I'm gonna check who this guy is. So he's an archaeologist. What does archaeologist give us? He gives us the hero. This apparently involves an entire area and a boss fight, so we're not going to be doing that this video. I don't believe we have the time, but I don't know because I've not been keeping track of it because I'm an idiot. But what does that say? 1427, 1530. That doesn't tell me anything because I idle between videos. But whatever. We'll do this quest next time. Apparently it involves going to the Great Subterrane and fighting some sort of boss. We also get a formation for it, so that'll be good news. We could check out a new formation. It's been a while since we actually checked out new formations, because I think most of the new formations we've been getting are more powerful versions of existing formations, which I don't know how to trigger yet, because I haven't looked into that. There's also a quest down here, actually. Conspiracy Theory Nuts. What is this one? I don't know. War of a Thousand... Yeah, War of a Thousand Years. Defeat the boss in the Great Subterrane. So both of those have a boss and it's the different boss? I don't know. Maybe we'll do both of those next time. Either way, thanks for watching. See you guys then.